Welcome everyone to this beautiful channel named Geeks for Geeks School, and I would also like to welcome all the students who have joined in through my channel named Gaurav Kumar Jain. Thank you very much for joining this tutorial, and before diving into the platform, let me tell you about the course which Geeks for Geeks has recently come up with. So that's the URL of the web page where you can find the details of all the course we have come up with recently. So it's based on App Lab, and if you want to know how you can develop apps, you are going to learn in this course. So you can access it on a single click. You just have to click on this button given in the bottom of the page, and that's the PDF file you will. So these are the 18 topics which will be covered, and besides there will be lot more. Right now on this image I don't want this. Let's see if I can remove it using this paint software. Okay, so we can make use of this selection tool, and we can cover this up with this color. Let me just, these are some of the tricks that you need to know if you're designing something. The goal, we see if I have any queries to answer. Cool background over here on this playground. Now the next thing that comes is the gray color. I think this is better. Let me now draw a circle right in the center. Fine, but need to increase the width of this one, the width of the outline. Yeah, I think now it is fine. Perfect. Okay, and let's now make use of this line tool, and I would like to draw a plus sign right in the center. Let me undo the action because this line that it was there was not straight, right? For drawing a straight line we need to hold the shift key, and that's how we can draw a straight line. No, that is not looking good. I think this one is perfect now. So now that's how this sprite is getting reflected over here, and it is looking almost perfect. Not that perfect, but yes, it is looking good. And let me see if I can change the dimension of my circle to make it look perfect. Bullseye. This when the flag is clicked block, I would like to place it over here. Now when the flag is clicked, what should happen? That's what we have to define. So when the flag is clicked, I would like to broadcast, or I would like this platform to broadcast, which is going to get broadcasted. When I receive this message, that is arrow, right? Then what should happen? I would like this to get reflected over here at this point. Now for changing its position, we can make use of this go to XY block, and here I would like to define these coordinates, minus 150 and 150. So that is the best option. That is the, these are the coordinates we can use for bringing this over here right on the top, right? And if I'll change it to minus, then what will happen? Automatically it will come down. See? Right, so that's how you can define these coordinates and get this sprite reflected over here in the bottom. Now the next thing that I would like to do is I would like to set the size of this sprite. So how can we do that? I think we can do it with the help of set size block. That's green, and it is looking extremely amazing, right? It is looking very beautiful because it is very colorful, right? That is one of the reasons. And besides that, this movement, stop this game now. Fine, now let's come on the second thing, which is how can we do it like this when it happen. So I would like to stop scripts option, which you can easily find in the control section. I'm putting it over here. Let me just change this one to other scripts in sprite, so it is going to stop the other scripts which will be running at the time when the user will hit the spacebar key. Then I would like a particular code to get repeated for some specific number of times. So for doing that, we can make use of this repeat block. I am putting it right in the bottom over here, and let's change this one to 50 because I want the code which I'm going to put inside this to get repeated. It should be executed for at least 50 times. Now I want the size of this sprite to go down by 10 or 5, so that, let me show you what's the output we are going to get when I'll add this change size by block in this repeat block. So I am changing it to -10 because I want the size of the sprite to get reduced. Now what will happen as soon as I'll hit the go button, so I will see it moving on this playground like this. Now if I will hit the spacebar key, so that's what I'll get as an output. If I want to restart, I can again hit this flag key. Okay, so that's how you can hit the target. Fine. Okay, so what happen if this middle of this target? What we can do, we can use this if control statement, and I'm putting it over here. So if the color it will touch, then what should happen? So I would like to get something reflected over here on this playground in the form of text. I think that will be a great idea. So we can make use of this say block. So I would like 200 to get reflected over here in the form of text, and it should be for 2 seconds at least. Right, let me check whether I will be able to get the required output or not. So here I go. So the game is in running mode right now. So as soon as I'll press the spacebar key, no, I hit this red circle, not the yellow one. I want to hit this yellow circle. Let me see if I can do it. I have to, we need to wait for. Yeah, now it just hit this yellow circle, and we can see that 200 getting reflected on this playground, so that code is working perfectly fine. Similarly, the way I have defined the code for this yellow part, you can define the code for the other, we can define the code for the other parts also. Let's do that quickly. So I would like to copy this if control statement, and let's create a duplicate of this one. And here we need to change the color to blue. Now if this sprite will hit this blue part of the target, then what should happen? I would like to see 150 getting reflected, and it should get reflected for at least 2 seconds. So 2 seconds, or if I'll change it to 4, I think that's a better option. Right, 4 is going to be a better option. Okay, let's now control C and duplicate this if control statement. Let me select the third color, which is this. Right, and here I would like to see 100 if the target will hit, if this part of the target will be hit by this sprite. Fine, and then we can again control V for creating a duplicate of this if control statement. In case if it hits this white part, then nothing should happen. So 0 should get reflected for at least 4 seconds. Right, so that's how you can make your game more interesting and more realistic. Fine. Okay, now let me add some sound to this game which should run forever, so that this game can be, the user can enjoy this game a little more. What we can do, we can come on this backdrop. You need to select this backdrop, and here in this coding workspace you can add some sound. So let me select this when the flag is clicked. So when the flag will be clicked, what should happen? I would like a sound to run forever. The game is on, so we can make use of this play sound block. Where is that? I'm searching for the play sound block. This is the one. I'm putting it over here. Let me just search for a relevant sound from the sounds library of Scratch. So we can come on this sounds library by hitting this option named. Simply click on this and you will be redirected on this sounds library. So I would like to select this Xylo sound. I think Xylo 2 is perfect, right? Let's use this one. Okay, now we need to come back on the coding section and let's choose Xylo 2 over here in this drop down. Now when I will run this game, let's see what is going to happen. Right, so everything that we have defined till now is working perfectly fine. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's add some sound to these if control statements also, so that the user can enjoy this game more. We can come on this sound part and let's make use of this start sound block. I'm putting it over here. So if he hits this bullseye, what should happen? If he hits this bullseye, so I would like the user to hear the sound from the background. So it should be something very cheerful. I think this one will do, right? Let's make use of this one. So I am changing this sound to cheer. Okay, and besides that, as soon as the user will hit the spacebar key, a sound of shot, something related to shots, so it should be visible to the user, should be audible to the user from the background. So let's see if we can get something like that in this sounds library or not. So shot, no, shoot, okay, hit. I think this one is perfect. Fine. Let's make use of this tennis hit block. Tennis hit sound, sorry. So I am changing, need to make use of this start sound again and I'm putting it over here. Okay, let me now run this game and see what is going to happen. I got the desired result. Now let me check the comment section one more time and see if I have anything to answer. Definitely I will answer the queries if there will be any I found in the comment box. If you haven't put your queries yet in the comment section, I would request you to please do it now. MJ Studio, I'm doing fine here. I hope you are also good. And do like and share this video in your group so that we can make it reach to the maximum students possible together. And thank you very much in advance for putting all your efforts and sharing and liking the videos. Okay, coding heroes, hello dear, I hope you are doing good. Let me check out the second channel, which is GeeksforGeeks School. Okay, so we are almost done with this tutorial. Now the next thing that we are going to do is we need something with the help of which we can keep a track on the score part. How can we do that? Now that's what we have to think. So as you guys know, we can do it very easily with the help of variables, right? So let's come on this variable section and create a new variable. So I would like to create a variable with name score. Okay, done with that. Now as you can see, the name of the variable is getting reflected over here. Fine. Now if the user will hit the bullseye, what should happen? So initially, first of all, I would like to set the value of variable equal to 0. We can put it over here like this, and that's what is going to set the variable of score equal to 0 every time the user will the game. Every time will user every time the user will hit this flag button. Now when the score is equal to 0, just a second. Okay. So if the user will hit this bullseye, I would like this score to change by this value 200. Okay, same thing we can do. Same thing we can do here. If the user will hit this blue part of the target, the score should change by 150. And if the user will hit this blue part of the target, the score should change by 100. Right. Now if you want to add some sound to these if control statements, like the way I have added over here for this bullseye, we can do that also. How to do that? We need to come on this sound section and let's make use of this start sound block. I'm putting it over here. So let me see if I can get a relevant sound from the sounds library. So I need to visit the sounds library first. Just a second. How about hit? Let's use this one, ping pong hit, right, for all these control statements. So start sound, ping pong hit, start sound, ping pong hit. Fine. So done with this one also. Let me enlarge the size of the window and see how it is going to, whether it is going to give us the desired output or not, the code that I just defined in the coding workspace. Amazing. So it is working perfectly fine, right? Now before ending this lecture, let me show you the whole code which I've defined till now for this beautiful game over here in this coding workspace. So that's the code, that's the whole code, right? And please do not forget to like and share this video and make it reach to the maximum students possible, so that they can also come and join our channel and enjoy these free online coding classes which we guys are providing on GeeksforGeeks School and Gaurav Kumar Jain, right? And let me now tell you about this course which we have come up with recently. So this is the course based App Lab. If you want to learn how you can develop different mobile applications on App Lab, then this is the course made for you. So here you will learn how you can design user interface on App Lab. We'll talk about different things related to mobile app development, and the best part of this course is it is very much affordable. If you want to check out the syllabus of this course, you can visit this web page, the link of which you can find in the description section if it is not visible to you over here. And also there is a promo code you can use for availing a very good discount on the total course fee. So that's the tab you're going to see right in the bottom of this web page. When you click on this, it will redirect you to a new tab which is to which a PDF file is connected. Now here in this PDF file you'll find all the topics that will be covered in the online classes we will be providing you in this course. So there are in total 18 topics that will be covered, right, and each topic is further bifurcated into different parts, right. So there will be separate classes for all these topics that you are seeing over here in this PDF file. If you want to know more about this course or any other course, for example if you want to learn artificial intelligence, machine learning or something like that, so we are there to help you guys out 24/7. You guys can check out the main website of Geeks for Geeks School, where you can find all the relevant information. If you need our help, give us a call. We will help you out in understanding what all things we deal with and what all courses we are providing. Check out our courses. If you like any, please do give us a chance for impress you, right. So this is it from my side in this lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed this one a lot. Thank you very much for being there with me in this lecture. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye everyone.